Today we're going to explore 5 crazy, quirky inventions from history that might make you question reality. These inventions may not have changed the world, but they certainly showcase human creativity and the endless desire to explore the unknown. Let's take a look at some of the wildest ideas that have ever been attempted in the world of science. The paper airplane drone. You heard that right. A group of engineers once attempted to build a paper airplane that could fly and be controlled remotely just like a real drone. While this might sound like something out of a science fiction movie, the truth is that this paper plane was actually built and tested to explore the potential of lightweight materials like paper combined with remote control technology. The paper airplane was made from lightweight paper, but still managed to fly relatively stably. Thanks to a small motor and remote control technology, although it didn't have much practical use and could only fly short distances, it was a unique experiment in combining mechanical engineering with lightweight materials. Unfortunately, this paper airplane wasn't powerful enough to evolve into a functional aircraft. However, it opened the door for future research into ultra-lightweight materials and drone technology. The truth helmet. Next, we have a bizarre invention from the 1920s. The truth helmet, or what some call the magic helmet. The idea behind it was to make the wearer tell the truth and be unable to lie. While this sounds like something from a sci-fi film, it was actually tested. The helmet was supposedly designed to influence the wearer's brainwaves, forcing them to tell the truth. The idea was that it could control thoughts and emotions. But in reality, the helmet did not work as intended. In practice, the helmet didn't have any real-world effects other than making the wearer extremely uncomfortable. After several failed trials, it was abandoned and never saw use. Nevertheless, the concept raised questions about mind control and the ability to influence human behavior. 3. Flying shoes. In 1960, a French inventor created a pair of flying shoes that could lift the wearer off the ground. Equipped with small jet engines, these shoes allowed a person to float for short distances. Imagine being able to fly through the air like a superhero, just with a pair of shoes. The flying shoes were equipped with jet engines that generated thrust, allowing the wearer to hover a few feet off the ground. However, despite the advanced technology, shoes were extremely hard to control and could only fly short distances, with stability in the air being a significant challenge. Despite being a creative concept, flying shoes were not practical for everyday use. Controlling the shoes and maintaining stability in the air proved too difficult, meaning the invention never made it past the experimental phase and was never mass-produced. 4. The water car. In the 1950s, an American engineer created a water car that could drive on both land and water. It was a strange invention because cars are typically designed for land, but this inventor tried to make a vehicle that could double as a transportation method on both surfaces. The car was equipped with a special engine system and could switch to using paddle-like legs when it hit the water. However, when it came to driving on water, the car faced serious issues with stability and maneuverability. The water car didn't perform well on the water and often capsized during tests. However, the idea of a dual-purpose vehicle inspired future designs like amphibious vehicles, though this particular model never went into mass production. The space elevator. Finally, one of the most outlandish and ambitious ideas of all, the space elevator. The concept was to build a structure reaching from Earth all the way into space, allowing humans to travel from the surface to space without needing rockets. While you might think this sounds like a science fiction fantasy, scientists have been researching the possibility for decades. The space elevator would be constructed with extremely strong materials capable of withstanding immense forces. A cable would stretch from Earth to space. Specially designed cabins would travel along it to transport people to space stations, bypassing the need for rockets. However, building such a structure requires materials and technology that are yet to be developed. While the space elevator is an exciting and potentially revolutionary concept, it remains a scientific dream for now. The challenges of creating materials strong enough to support such a structure and the technology to maintain it have not been overcome. Still, research into space elevators continues as part of ongoing studies in space exploration and future technology. These crazy inventions, while unsuccessful, remind us that human creativity has no bounds. Every failure is a valuable lesson, and from these wild ideas, we can push forward in our exploration of the world around us. Whether or not these concepts were feasible, they've helped pave the way for advances in science and technology. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed hearing about these quirky inventions, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to stay updated with our future videos.